What is it, guys? Number 2, and welcome back to another episode of the FIFA 19 career mode. In today's episode, we'll be playing through the deadline day. Yes, the summer transfer deadline day. But before this video starts, make sure you do leave a like and subscribe. Follow my Twitter at Nimrod_742, and also hit that bell icon and share a video with a family or friend. Excuse me. Anyway, you see that we sell and die for, I think that was 6 million, 7 million, something like that, and we play our first game of this of the episode. I was about to say the first game of the season. So in the last episode we played against Chelsea and Watford. We won against Chelsea, funny enough, and lost to Watford. So yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, pretty much. It was quite a weird episode. It was a very frustrating episode at the end, but the start was very good. We played quite well against Chelsea. I think we were the deserved team to win. But there is one player who hasn't proven much in his first 2 games. That was Hudson-Odoi. He hasn't got the ball as much as I'd like. And of course he won mine and probably yours, looking at the votes right now. Young player of the season from last season. So yeah, he was against candidates like Holgate and Amberton and stuff like that. But anyway, Hudson-Odoi hasn't been scoring as many goals this season, so it was great to see him score there, and that was a really, really nice goal, and I really liked that goal. By Beer took the throwing. He played it to Diaz, who's been one of our best players this season, and he crosses it in. And Hudson-Odoi, well, it's such a nice finish with the bounce just before it goes in. They are hard finishes, you know. I personally would struggle with that, and he gets his first goal of the season, and that's obviously great. Excuse me again. And yeah, Hudson-Odoi gets the goal. But Everton are a very good team, and they had a good chance here. As Holgate heads it away, it's poor defending from us again. And I mean, oh, what poor defending. Again, our defending hasn't been great, and Holgate should have carried on running and defending against Belotti. I mean, he headed the ball away, but he didn't follow Belotti. Like, seriously, man? You were sick last season. Maybe it's the intense pressure of the Premier League, but Holgate, you just got dragged out really, and you're marking no one. It was a bit stupid, to be honest. And Belotti, a player who was very promising a few years ago, like 2 years ago, isn't that promising anymore. I don't hear much about him. Scores the goal, but as Hudson-Odoi looks to cross it in, it falls to Diaz, and Diaz gets his second goal of the season, his second header. And I mean, what a signing this guy's been, because when I signed him I was a bit nervous. Like, I signed him, I was just like, why did I sign him, you know? What was the point in that? Like, was there really a good point, you know? Dan didn't really do anything wrong. Ince is very quick. When you take him off the bench, seems very quick to use. But I bought in Diaz because I was just wondering, you know what, let's just sign him. He'll be a good member of the squad, and well, he's proving to be a very good member of the squad. And we go 2-1 up, and that was the only, the last chance of the first half. So we go into the dressing room 2-1 up, but this game had goals in it, and Everton were definitely going to put us under a ton of pressure. But when we're under pressure, we thrive. And Bojan gets the ball, he shoots. Oh, what a save! But what a finish by Lamina. I mean, the scissor kick was a bit pointless, but he scores the scissor kick, and we go 3-1 up against Everton. And I mean, that's great. You know, we didn't play well against Watford. We played poorly, but I mean, Lamina scoring that goal sums up how great we were this game. We got chance after chance after chance, and we were playing very well against Everton, and Everton did not seem to worry us at all. They did get one last chance, so it was crossing here, but Butler made a good save, and that was it. So full time, and the score was 3-1, and I'm very happy about that. And yeah, it's a good, a great recovery from the Watford game. I mean, we just did not play well against Watford. Like, we were poor, and still our defence is quite poor. We might need to bring in a new right back, as I just don't think Burr is really suited for the right back role. Or Milner, maybe just not a very good left back, but I do enjoy playing with Milner. Milner has proven to be the best player on the pitch a lot of times. He's been very good recently. But that was my moment of the match when Hudson-Odoi scored, and he celebrated with me. I wanted him to play well, and he definitely did prove me. He got 2 assists, 1 goal. That's a great. That is. Oh wait, was it 2 assists? Was it 2 assists? I'm not too sure. But anyway, Stan Klukas scored one of the nominations for the best goal of the season. Got an offer from Besiktas out of all the clubs, and we do accept it, and he does actually go on to leave the club, which is a shame, but you know, I just didn't see playing him. I have a lot of wingers, so it is a bit pointless. But we get George Evans now, a player with, I think that was the exciting prospect, or potential, not potential, or I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, but he's got a bright future ahead of him. Let's just say that. We also play our first Carabao Cup game, and we do beat Yeovil with our B team. Llorente now in the B team, which is a shame, but I do like playing with Calvert-Lewin. He played very well against Everton, to be honest, and yeah, hopefully he'll carry on with those performances. But you know, if he doesn't play well, we got a great sub striker, Llorente, who did get one. I think he got a vote in as Player of the Year from Fans Player of the Year. So yeah, but it seems to be like a big debate about last year's Fans Player of the Year. Maybe some of you didn't expect me to say Joe Allen, but I thought for gameplay, you haven't seen all of him, but Joe Allen was the best player. But maybe you guys thought Llorente or Hudson-Odoi for what you saw. And I definitely understand why you would think that. I mean, Llorente would be a bit inconsistent, but I'd see why you choose him. And Lamina as well was great last season. But anyway, we go into our game against Southampton. Southampton have a very good squad with a player who I will be looking to sign sooner rather than later. They have the first chance here, and Butler makes a fantastic save. And another great chance. It's surely going well. He dinks it, and Holgate. He hasn't had the best of games recently, but Holgate clears us off the line and becomes our saviour. And oh, what a clearance. I mean, it wasn't the hardest of clearances, but it was still clearance off the line, and it was nice to see a goal decision system. And from that, we broke, and Butland plays it to Calvert-Lewin, who wins the header. Back plays it to Hudson-Odoi, back to Calvert-Lewin, and that is a great goal. A really nice goal from Calvert-Lewin. I mean, Butland with the pass is really nice, and excuse me, and Calvert-Lewin with the finish, and Calvert-Lewin heading it on to Hudson-Odoi, and Hudson-Odoi playing a very nice ball. But I didn't have much hope at halftime. I was wondering, and I was thinking, you know, Southampton still had the chance. They had 2 chances. We had 1 chance in the first half, and they were doing very well. And as Milner stands over the free kick, I wanted to put it into the top corner. Still yet to score a free kick, and we still haven't. But Southampton get a good chance here. Trent Alexander-Arnold crosses it in, and what is that? That is poor. That's poor. Was that Maguire? I think it might have been, or Holgate. And oh, that was poor defending from us. And Holgate turns from hero to 0 as he fails to clear the ball away. And I mean, it was deserved. We just didn't play well in this game. And it's funny that we're beating teams like Everton and Chelsea, two teams who are battling it out for Europa League and Champions League places, but we struggle against the lower sides like Watford and Southampton. No disrespect to them, but you know, then I don't think they have the quality of Chelsea. And I mean, this just sums up our defending for this season, and I see, and Butland's reaction to that sums up our defending. It has been abysmal this season, and maybe Maybe Maguire will become a flop. Who knows? A 20 million flop? I bloody hope not. But that's poor from Maguire. I'm very, very frustrating about that. I mean, we get our last chance here as Hudson-Odoi plays it to Allen. Allen is through on goal. The youngster misses and it goes wide of the left post, and we lose our second home game, and our home performances have been abysmal, and we are still yet to get a home win. And it is so frustrating. And Buffal getting that goal, I wanted to cry. It was so annoying. And this is my moment of the match when Maguire and Holgate, they're just not playing well, are they? They're not a Tuanzebe or Stones. And yes, Stones actually last year even, if you did watch my Brighton crewmate, Stones wasn't incredible for the first season, and I had to say, I had to put some instructions on. He had to stay back and stuff like that. But yeah, Stones wasn't great, and I don't know, maybe it'll take a while for Maguire to get into the team. And Holgate's just been struggling in the Prem, man. It's been bad. But anyway, we're going for Trent Alexander-Arnold now. Another double barrel name. We got Hudson-Odoi, we got Calvert-Lewin. Will we get Trent Alexander-Arnold? Who knows? But Arnold, AA, we are going in for him. Now, this man, this was a long negotiations. This took a while, and I was on the phone to Southampton. I was talking. They didn't want to accept. They only wanted 25 million for Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I was just like, no, I can get cheaper. I know I can get cheaper. And we're going in. It was going back and forth. 20 mil, 7% sell-on clause, and it was just going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. And this is what we need. We need a solid right back. This is where we're getting beaten. We need some pace at the back. I mean, Bear, I do like him, and I thought he was very good last year, but Bear just has not been good this season, and they accepted 21.5 mil bid for Trent Alexander-Arnold. And the contract negotiations, well, they go very well. They go according to plan. Crucial first team player, and he definitely is. He's a youngster for England. He's got an exciting future ahead of him. Didn't play very well at the World Cup. Didn't really play, to be honest, but that's not his fault at all. And yeah, we get Trent Alexander-Arnold, and that was quite weird. I can see this guy becoming the next Ashley Cole, but obviously he's right back. And is he 5'11"? He says it's 5'11" there. This is all the teams in the Premier League, by the way, all their transfer business. If you do want to stop, do take a look. We signed a few players. We signed the quality of our signings though have improved from last year. I mean, last year we wanted to get good players for the Championship and really get that title of the Championship, and we did, and it was easy, to be honest. But Ali going to Liverpool for £80 million. Jesus Christ, man. £80 million. And anyway, this I bought a Scout Future Star on my own. Yes, it is sad that I didn't put it in the video, but this guy, Vizza, he is Holland. He's from Holland, so he obviously knows Max Hendricks, ladies and gentlemen. Vizza, Rodney Vizza, what? 17 years old, 67 rated. That's incredible for a youngster, and he's got the potential to be special. And we got Bell, who's an exciting prospect. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and _Sam42. Have an awesome day, guys, and I will see you later. Goodbye.